Hello. It's me. I'm 31. How about it? And I did all my birthday stuff yesterday, and I'm doing more birthday stuff today or tomorrow. So I've got today where I can just dick around. And I may dick around on streaming tomorrow too. I don't know. Depends on what goes on when. Tell you one thing, my headset cord is totally tied. How's the sound audio coming through? Probably not getting audio. Where's my mixer? Sounds like you guys should be getting some standard. I did see the thing. That was awesome. I was laughing. Booting up something in the side here. Do Tales of Monkey Island. I just started playing this like Thursday. I've made it up to chapter 4. Figured I'd go back and start at the beginning again. We'll just wander through. I can probably lower this so you don't have the Telltale Games stuff on it. Till my other computer wants to load, I have no idea what it looks like at the moment. So that's why we're doing a little pre-stream thing here. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to the voice actors, honestly. We'll find out, won't we? Because I don't know. I can still see that little bar up there, and I don't want to see it, but I don't know if that's... Yeah, there we go. It's bothering me. Okay, let's go with a new game here. It's... Yeah, he's barely there. The games are pretty good. Like, I'm enjoying them. Episode 4's whole, like, first act, I needed help for. Because, like, there's some leaps of logic in there that I don't know how you would know to do it. And it took me about 3 hours to get through each chapter the first time, but now that I know what I'm doing, it'll probably take like 2 hours. So we'll probably get there. But like the first part of that chapter 4 is just like, how would you ever think to do this? So that's been my only complaint so far. Otherwise, the rest of it's been really good. Yep, I noticed. Yep, I noticed. Yep, I noticed. Give me a second here. I'm just going to pause back out and we'll restart this as soon as I change where this is dumping audio to. Which may in fact not be in here. Where is my audio mixer? My mixer doesn't have a clue. Nope, don't do that. Uh, I don't want you to play sound where you're playing sound, Monkey Island. I need you to play sound elsewhere. Why are you doing this to me? Of course, I can't actually find where it thinks that it's playing sound now at all. There we go. Huh. Huh. Nope, that doesn't work. Nope, that doesn't work. Now it's just making a ton of noise. Nope, that doesn't work. Now it's just making a ton of noise. Ah. I hate that I have two audio sources, and this one only wants to pick up one. And doesn't want to do a thing. Okay. I'm gonna try something here. I don't know if I can try something here. Hey, maybe that'll work. Hey, there we go, game audio. Of course, I know what I've done now. I hate the audio settings.
My victory is at hand. Har, har, har. Behold. The oceans themselves to my...
It's very quiet. Why am I not getting any voice? Look at all. Quit echoing, you stupid thing.
Not half as much as I'll be when Guybrush guts your diseased carcass with his voodoo cutlass, you doddering sack of scum.
There we go.
I wouldn't hold your breath waiting for any last-minute heroics.
I'm gonna restart this from the beginning yet again. And unfortunately, because this was during the episodic craze, I'm gonna have to fight this every time I play the new game. But now I think I know what I'm doing, so it should be okay. I'm so glad the episodic craze kind of died, because that's kind of annoying. It shouldn't be, one game shouldn't be 5 entries in Steam.
At last, my victory is at hand. Har, har, har. Behold, the legendary 13th monkey of Montevideo. Har, whose sacrifice will eternally bind the oceans themselves to my infernal will. Har, har. Impressed yet?
Not half as much as I'll be when Guybrush guts your diseased carcass with his voodoo cutlass, you doddering sack of scum.
I wouldn't hold your breath waiting for any last-minute heroics, me dear. The last I saw of your mighty pirate husband, he was being torn apart by a school of my ravenous piranha poodles.
All right, LeChuck, put down the monkey and back away from my wife.
Guybrush!
Arr, Threepwood! You've led me a merry chase, but soon the dread mysteries of these ancient simians will be mine, and the seas will run red with the blood of my enemies. Har, har, har!
Yeah, well, you fight like a...
No time to waste, Guybrush. Finish enchanting that sword before LeChuck completes his spell.
I'm on it. One LeChuck defeating cursed cutlass of Kaflu coming up. Now, where did I leave those handy voodoo instructions?
They're pinned to your mast.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like the mouse dragging controls. They're pretty terrible.
Come to Guybrush.
But you can control with
voodoo recipe you.
WASD, so whatever.
Well, I had to sail 6 of the 7 major seas to find the ingredients, but I finally finished the cutlass. Almost. Now all I need to do is find some fizzy root beer to spray on it, and LeChuck's as good as toast. Icky disease toast.
You can do it, sweetie.
Ah, the legendary monkey casket of Kauai. I'll never forget the horrible hula of Hades I had to do to get this thing. Is this thing sloshing? 4 words you don't want to hear when you pick up a coffin.
Have you no heart, LeChuck? Wait, what do I say? Of course he doesn't.
Up.
Nah.
Just shrink that down so I don't do that again. Give me my inventory. I bet I have to look at it.
I wonder how you open this thing.
There we go.
Ha! A seltzer bottle full of root beer. I haven't seen one of these since before I had a beard. Bet this stuff will work wonders on my cutlass. Alright, time to give this cutlass a root beer shower. Flat root beer? What kind of second-rate voodoo seltzer bottle has flat root beer?
I love that the breath mints root beer combo here is only something you would really get if you've ever played these games before. Like Monkey Island games in general. And there's a lot of that in these games, where if you haven't played, like, specifically the first 2, but then 3 and 4 as well, you might not get some of it.
Maker, LeChuck.
One of these days I should track down 3 and 4 and actually play through them again, even though they're both terrible.
Stop showboating and spray the sword, Guybrush.
I'm not showboating, I'm... Whoa. Oops.
And now we're going to die. Again. Oh, wonderful.
Okay?
Monkey Island
No
3
problem.
isn't bad. I'll give you that.
Find
4
out
is
if
really,
it's
really bad.
impossible to find voodoo root beer. I sure hope there's some on Elaine's.
3 has some good things going with it.
Bones. I'm talking a dry bone. Elaine, my beautiful butter.
What?
I said, Elaine, my beautiful butter.
My beautiful butter?
I was gonna say buttercup, but you keep cutting me off.
Oh, Guybrush. Now stop the chuck or we're all dead.
Elaine, you've got inordinately strong thighs.
Yeah, I always forget the 3 is actually pretty good as long as you don't look at it through the eyes of 1 and 2. You have to judge 3 on its own. I should really track down a copy of that. They need to release it on Steam. Because I'm totally lazy when it comes to finding
How'd you
games.
do that?
You don't spend several years at the side of Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, without picking up a few tricks, darling.
My ship, my booty, my collection of autographed sextants.
We'll buy you some more sextants later. Just stop LeChuck.
Ah, Threepwood. So good of you to join us. Saves me the trouble of having to sing
Technically,
your
Elaine is a mayor.
Nothing can stop
That's
me now.
that's technically what she is. She's a pirate mayor as opposed to a
Those
an
roots could
adventurer.
really use a trim.
Har, har, har.
Let's see if we can cut back some of those unruly roots.
He's been killed and reanimated like 4 times. He probably has new lips from like a donkey.
Har, har, har.
No, let go.
Mwah-ha-ha-har.
Let's see if these roots add anything to this horrible knot grog. Ugh. This root grog is bland, joyless, and jejune. It's also flat.
Mwah-ha.
Now that's some fizzy root grog. Bet it still tastes like monkey snot, though.
Mwah-ha-ha-har.
Well, LeChuck's main quality is that he's actually really
Okay,
stupid.
you barrel of disgusting low-cal goo. Make yourself useful.
That's why Guybrush is always able to beat him.
Booyah! Look out, LeChuck! Here comes Guybrush Threepwood's glowing sword of hot monkey vengeance.
Like, LeChuck knows a lot of voodoo and not really anything else.
Hey, LeChuck! LeChuck!
Do you mind? I'd be in the middle of an unholy ceremony here.
Unholy this!
Unholy this?
Yeah, I know, but he didn't give me much to work with. Hey!
Har, har. You can't defeat me that easily, sheepgood. Wait, what's happening?
Is that how the cutlass is supposed to work?
I don't know, it's so bright. What the heck?
Woof.
I'm human.
That's debatable.
Guybrush, quick! Finish him off!
What? Oh, right. This is for the monkeys, LeChuck.
What are you doing? Finish him!
It's not me, it's my hand. It won't... Uh-oh. Elaine!
Guybrush?
Elaine!
I do enjoy how they've kind of just forgotten that Elaine left Guybrush at one point. They've just decided that she's just okay with him being an idiot. And that kind of just was like a rewrite from 3. They're just like, oh yeah, she didn't leave him. They're happy together all the time. And it's like, no, he was totally like single there for like 2 years because she just sort of walked out one night. But okay. Yeah. Good old cursed engagement ring. Whoops.
Elaine?
Ahoy there, me hearty.
What?
Don't worry, we'll have you up and sucking back a grog and... Oh, my dodes! My beautiful pirate dodes! I'll get you for this, you craven bilge rats!
Sorry, I don't know what got into me. Oh, this can't be good.
You know, you really should have that looked at, kid.
Huh?
The name's Nipperkin. Davy Nipperkin, senior reporter, Keelhaul Gazette. Welcome to Flotsam Island. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Actually,
Great. What's your name, where'd you come from, and how'd you get here?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, and...
Pirate, eh? Well, I'll believe it when I see it, kid. Still, it'd be nice to have a real genuine pirate buckling his swash around Flotsam Island again.
Technically, in other tribes, it's voodoo possessed. That's like twice as possessed as Ghost.
Yes, sirree, Bob. Nothing like the promise of a good pirate story to get the old journalistic juices flowing again, says I. Say, just listen to me prattling on while you stand there all wet and confused and whatnot. So, what's your story, Creepwood?
This island looks, lovely, but where can I find a ship? I really need to get back to the Rock of Gelato and find my wife.
Well, there's only one ship here on Flotsam Island, but it won't do you any good.
Why not?
It's the winds, Threepwand, the winds. Here on Flotsam Island, the winds are always blowing inward 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. It's a freak of nature, a fluke, a curse. Whatever you want to call it, the result is the same. Once you've landed on Flotsam Island, you're trapped.
Are you seriously telling me there's no way off this island?
Well, not by ship, anyway. The only person who I think might know a way off the island is Deep Gut.
And nether tribes. If you actually follow the story, Ghost LeChuck cast the voodoo to make himself be able to be raised as a zombie, and the zombie is what causes hand to be voodoo cursed. So we all get to be correct. And yes, they have Guybrush Threepwood trademarked Mighty Pirate at one point.
Deep gut? What's a deep gut?
Deep Gut's my secret source for off-island news stories, and it's a good thing, too. Without the Gut's uncanny inter-island scoops, the Keelhaul Gazette would never be able to compete with those snooty prima donnas over at the Flotsam Times.
Off-island news? Hey, then he might know something about Elaine. Where can I find this?
Hey,
deep
Chime.
gut?
Hold on a second, pirate boy. Davy J. Nipperkin doesn't go handing over his secret sources to every Tom, Dick, and Guybrush that washes ashore.
But I can pay you with treasure from my ship, which is probably at the bottom of the ocean by now.
Look, kid, you seem like a nice enough pirate, so I'll make you a deal.
I love how in these games, somewhere outside of these games, Guybrush Threepwood is a competent pirate because he's always loaded with treasure. It's just that then the games basically detailed the worst, 36 hours of his life so far. He keeps getting involved in things he really should ignore and go back to just stealing money.
A deal?
Yeah, off-island news is nice and all, but the fair citizens of Flotsam are getting tired of stories about faraway lands they'll never see again. Not to mention that I hate being beholden to this Deep Gut person.
So?
So I need some nice, meaty, local pirate news.
I love making pirate news.
That's the spirit, kid. You can translate that moxie into news-making pirate mayhem, and I'll hand you Deep Gut on a silver platter.
Yeah, this'll be a snap. A snap. A snap. Ow!
The writing for this is actually pretty good. They ham it up a little bit, but it's pretty good. I think 1 and 3 are my favorite right now of the episodes.
card? What card?
Like, I haven't gotten to 5 yet. We'll probably get to blind play that in a while.
Nipperkin wasn't kidding about news being slow on Flotsam.
Randomly click on some things.
N-E-W-S.
Yeah.
Hey, the
Zombie
word
cursed.
doesn't spell news.
Or voodoo
This
cursed.
means something.
They'll explain it in a little while. But his hand seems to be possessed by voodoo.
Whoever built this jail really wanted to put the bird in Brig. Those eye carvings are creepy. I guess court isn't in session today, which is probably a good thing considering all the laws I'll be breaking. Holy screaming starfish! I think I've just found my ride off this stinking island.
Not so fast, my well-coiffed friend.
Who?
Reginald Van Winslow, captain of the Screaming Narwhal. And you are?
Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Oh, really? What can I do for you, Mr. Mighty Pirate?
Heave to and strike your colors. I've come to seize your ship.
You have? Jolly good. No one's been man enough to take the Screaming Narwhal for over 2 years.
Huh. He's got a really good attitude for someone who's about to lose his ship.
I do actually like the name Screaming Narwhal.
Why are you so happy about me seizing your ship?
I love a good challenge. Girds the mind and sharpens the loins, don't you know?
Huh? Nice ship. Were you drunk when you built it?
Good one, boyo. But I didn't build the Screaming Narwhal. It was assembled by a committee of concerned Flotsam citizens.
Were they drunk?
No, but they had to use whatever floated ashore. Hence, the aforementioned constructed by Sotsnook.
What I love is apparently in this universe, to be a captain, it means you built your own ship, and just about every pirate ship can be crewed by like 2 people. You basically need someone to drive and someone to tell the person who's driving where to go. And that seems to be all you need for a crew. I don't quite understand how sea travel works in this universe. It's got to be just mostly voodoo.
Do you know anything about Club 41?
Club 41? Wonderful place.
Yeah, pretty much everything's a carrot.
I lost my membership card when I seized the narwhal.
There doesn't seem to be a ship on the seas that's got more than 4 guns. Most of them have 2. Or 1.
Well, if you didn't build the narwhal, why are you the captain?
By tradition, whoever knocks the captain of the Screaming Narwhal off the deck gets to be the captain, until he's knocked off by the next guy.
So all I have to do is knock him off.
Sometimes it's voodoo monkeys, nether tribes.
Be seeing ya.
I look forward to it. And I never ever do a thing about the weather, because the weather never ever does a thing for me.
North. Go north. I have to click it.
Prepare to be boarded, Van Winslow. Oh,
Bacon grease, boyo. Slickest stuff in the 7 seas.
Oh, crud. This jacket was an anniversary present. And now it's all covered with bacon grease. Man, is Elaine gonna be PO'd. Oh, dang. Hot, hot, hot! Ow! And now the dock is smoldering. Perfect.
Lit a fire. I am a good pirate.
Hey, there's something in this sock. Club 41. Probationary member number 37. Reginald Van Winslow. This should come in handy. Alley-oop! Uh-oh. Hey! Ooh.
Let's go get drunk. That's about the best I've got.
Alphabet sail.
We're gonna talk to you first, though.
Ahoy there, scruffy artisan. I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
It's always a case. That's how Guybrush works.
Yourself. I be Gaffer Crimpdigit, pirate glassblower.
How'd a crusty pirate like yourself wind up making little glass unicorns?
Listen, matey. Glassblowing's every bit as dangerous as sailing the Spanish Main. One false move with your glass jack near the glory hole, and you can kiss your eyeballs goodbye.
I can? I'm not sure that's biologically possible. So, unicorns, huh?
Aye, graceful, delicate creatures they are. Though, to be honest, they aren't selling so well to the pirate community at large. For my next project, maybe I'll be making something that really speaks to them. Assuming I can ever sell these blasted horny buggers.
What's this alphabet sale all about?
Well, it's the latest thing. I make unbreakable tubes in the shapes of letters, which can be used to create festive illuminated business signs, novelty mementos, or lamps.
Kitschy.
Aye, very camp. Consonants cost 38 pieces of 8. But today I'm giving away 1 free vowel per customer. Would you like a vowel?
I think I'd like one of those free vowel tubes.
You'd like to buy a vowel, eh? Here you go.
A U? What about A, E, I, O, or even Y?
All sold out. All we got is U-tubes these days.
If there's one thing you know about a Monkey Island game is somebody offers to
Thanks
give
for
you
chatting,
something
but
for free,
I gotta
you
watch
take
my
it.
arch nemesis to return to.
Aye, who doesn't?
Oh, they're gonna make several other. Hey, do you remember the internet jokes coming up? The fourth one is filled with do you remember the internet joke? I always get hooked up on those stupid little things.
Card.
Card? Oh, yes, my membership card. Here you go.
Very good, Captain Van Winslow. Here's your blindfold.
Blindfold?
Come now, sir. You know the rules. All probationary Club 41 members must wear blindfolds inside the club.
Right. How silly of me.
Very
All
good,
things
sir.
considered, I
Understand.
have enjoyed it. Yeah, the new Larry game was shit. This one is pretty good.
I'm so sorry.
Aye.
Sorry. Ow!
Get him!
Ow!
Ooh, look out for his hand!
You took the hand off me, you cracker croaker! Aye! Ooh, me leg.
What a fight! That was spectacular, Driftwood. Best pirate brouhaha I've seen in months.
I don't know what got into me. It was like my hand was possessed or something.
Possessed, you say? Sounds like there may be a follow-up story there. Keep feeding me these boffo pirate stories, Threepwood. I'll be handing over the secrets of Deep Cut before you know it.
Another one of those where if it shows you something happening, you should probably do it.
What the? You put one of those miniature swords with an olive in my grogatini. I hate those things.
Wander off into the distance. Oh yeah, the new Leisure Suit Larry game from like 2009 was atrocious.
Hi. Ah, who are you? I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate. And you are?
Joaquin Jacinto de Mera Alfonso de Oro, treasure hunter extraordinaire.
What kind of treasure do you hunt? Gold doubloons? Silver triploons?
Anyone can find gold or silver. I look for the rarest of pirate treasures.
He's
I'm almost
Spanish.
certain I'm going to regret asking this, but what is the rarest of all pirate treasures?
Porcelain power pirates.
What in the name of Davy Jones's closet organizer are porcelain power pirates?
They're the rarest and coolest action figures ever. I've been tracking them with the porcelain power pirate treasure maps hidden in special boxes of porcelain power pirate pear flavored breakfast cereal. I've spent years tracking them down, and I've almost got the full set.
How many PP pirates do you have left?
The only power pirate I have not found is the ultra rare, impossible to find dark ninja Dave with killer karate katana. I thought I might find it here on Flotsam Island, but I got scammed.
Scam?
Yes, some guy in a plaid jacket with waving arms sold me a Ninja Dave map, but he just keeps sending me in circles.
What makes Dark Ninja Dave so rare?
Because a bunch of pirate parents had him banned on account of his pointy killer karate katana accessory. They said it was a choking hazard. Wimps.
What were you doing down there?
Nothing.
It looked like you were playing with dolls.
They're not dolls. They're polyarticulated porcelain power pirates.
What's that big pink pile of dolls?
Action figurines.
Okay, what's that big pink pile of action figurines over there all about?
Those are my extra pink pajama Pierres, the lamest and least valuable of the porcelain power pirates. I loathe pink pajama Pierre with the white-hot intensity of a million exploding cannonballs.
Mind if I take a look at that map?
Take it. It's useless.
I'll let you know if I find anything. You're sure this Dark Ninja Dave is a valuable treasure, right?
It's the stuff that dreams are made of. Porcelain dreams.
Well, I've got pirate news to make and you've got dolls to play with, so I'll just be on my way.
They're not dolls. Take that!
Can I have one of your pink pajama Pierres?
No.
But I thought you didn't like them.
That doesn't mean I don't want them.
Hello again.
Hi. Stop doing that.
Look! It's a Ninja Dave figure with throwing star action!
Where?
Okay, Guybrush. It's only a little porcelain. Just close your eyes and go to your happy place. Ew.
I didn't see anything.
Sorry, must have been a leaf.
You also learn from these games that pirates are highly distractible. Oh, I keep clicking on them, and it's like I always forget about the examine up there, because you don't examine a whole lot of stuff later.
That jungle sure is noisy.
Or monkey, P, monkey, or B, bird, X. Okay. I've still got this written down from, like, Friday. Let's see if I can remember how to get to the wishing well. The altar, I don't need you. Oh, no, that's not right. Thankfully, this forest isn't a puzzle. It does actually have a path. There we go.
This looks promising. Smilin' stands young Miss Mini Bombs. All the punch of larger mini bombs packed into a smaller package for petite pirate hands. You know, I better just take all of them.
There we go.
So far, so good. This looks promising.
Take that!
Surprisingly, most of the stuff you do in here will bite you in the ass, but stealing all the bombs is not one of the ones that will.
Pew 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 pew.
So far, so good. Oh, dang. Looks like someone already dug up this treasure.
Yeah, the figure's gonna bite him in the ass. Hold the front door. There it is. Yeah, if you noticed, and I'll bring it back up, you have to follow the sounds on that
Shortcut.
puzzle. You're trying to leave the exit for each one of these sounds, and that'll get you there. Because when you wishing weld the map, it changed the way that the forest was set up. Takes a moment to realize that.
Printer's ink, the lifeblood of the newspaper industry, lovingly harvested from squid udders.
Arr, Pink Pajama Pierre, you foiled me plans for the last time. Prepare to meet your maker in the even depths of the inky sea.
Sacre bleu! Is this the end of Pink Pajama Pierre? I guess it's true. Black really is slimming. Between the cool black tights and the dangerously pointy accessory, Pajama Pants Pierre is starting to look halfway collectible.
Yeah, for being in the Caribbean,
Fowls! Get him while they're fowls!
it seems to be mostly English pirates running around. Very few Spanish. We got the one Spanish. No Dutch. You don't ever run into any Dutch pirates.
Winds crest you, and a bottle of grog.
Okay, now what? It's a good thing Winslow's undies have so much crotchal support. No, don't, please.
You'll have to be a lot sneakier than that if you want to knock me off, lad.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
What? Clever boy. Well played, Master Threepwood. Or should I say, Captain Threepwood.
Yeah, the already dug up
Aye,
joke
now
is
that
a
you've
reference to the
bounced
first
me
game.
off the screaming narwhal, you're officially its captain. Until someone else
This
comes along
set of
and
games is
knocks
highly
you off.
referential.
Sweet.
Aye, bloody well sweet it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some massive internal hemorrhaging to attend to. Congratulations!
I just got a tip there's some kind of wanton piracy going on around here.
Not just any wanton piracy, a genuine ship seizure committed by none other than Captain Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate. Guybrush is one word.
Wonderful! I could probably get a week's worth of stories out of this. We'll keep up the swashbuckling, Threepwood, and I'll be forking over the secrets of Deep Gut in no time.
Alright. Can't do anything with the doctor yet. Guess we'll knock on the door and show you how bad of a doctor he is.
What a crummy sconce. I'd better pick this up before someone notices, trips over it.
I'm not gonna say, Chime. You'll have to discover later.
Hello?
Ah, my spleen!
Yeah, I think I'll try again later.
Hello?
Ah, my spleen!
Yeah, I think I'll try again later.
They actually give an explanation. Thank you. They actually give an explanation later on why LeChuck usually loses to Guybrush. And it's because he's bad at adventure game logic.
Katana Cutlass waits stealthily for famed out-of-shape pirate hunter Joaquin D'Oro to find him.
En garde! Great news, Doro. I think your map isn't a ripoff after all.
It isn't? But I never found anything with it.
You must have been reading it wrong. Here, follow me.
And X marks the spot.
See? I told you I could find it.
Whew. Huh? I better start digging. I hope it's not as deep as the other ones.
I like that Guybrush just comes auto-equipped with the shovel now.
Dark Ninja Dave with Killer Karate Katana. Dark Ninja Dave. Dark Ninja Dave. Finally, the full set of porcelain power pirates is mine. All mine. Ow! I got dirt in my eye.
My ears deceive me, or did that portly pirate just dig up a buried treasure?
He sure did, with a little help from Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Well, that's fantastic. We haven't had a good buried treasure story in weeks. You know, Threepwood, you've got spunk. Pirate spunk.
Ew.
Now, why don't you take a walk with me back to the keel hauler? Tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Well, it all started back on Melee Island. And that's how I wound up here on Flotsam Island.
Well, I don't know how you did it, Seepwood. But thanks to you, I've got enough sordid swashbuckling stories to keep the Flotsam Keel Hauler Gazette afloat for months. That'll show those bozos over at the Times.
Yeah, that's, great. Now, about Deep Gut.
My pleasure, Threepwood. Sit tight while I make you a copy.
Copy?
Tammy, give me a copy of the deep cut file. Pronto. Right away, Mr. Nipperkin. Here you go, kid. Everything you need to know to contact Deep Gut. Don't let anyone know I gave this to you, okay? My editor will put me on deep cover in the obituary beat. Catch my drift?
Not really, but...
Great! Now, if you'll excuse me, Ace reporter Davy Nipperkin's got some headlines to grab.
Finally! Now I can ask this deep gut person how to get off this island and back to Elaine.
Here's a secret.
Seems simple enough.
There's no floatsome times. That guy's just insane. Just flat crazy. If by half you mean like 3/4, then yes.
According to this, it's Sunday, the 12th of Manatee.
That isn't the Flotsam Times, that's the Keelhauler Gazette. Nipperkin thinks that he has a rival newspaper on this island that's got 5 people on it.
Something about that shack shivers me timbers.
What's the word?
Deadline.
The funny answers just get the door shut in your face. Nothing like comes of it.
Welcome, Guybrush.
The voodoo lady! Boy, am I glad to see you. I've got so many questions.
There'll be time enough for questions later. But first, hand me the LeChuck Slayer.
The what?
The cursed cutlass of Kaflu. Now that LeChuck has been destroyed, the cutlass must be ritually dismantled in a soul-chilling voodoo ceremony to ensure that his evil never reawakens.
Yeah, about that. I tried to destroy LeChuck with the cutlass, but I had to make some last-second substitutions, and there were some complications.
What manner of complications?
Well, the cutlass didn't so much annihilate LeChuck as it turned him human.
What?
I couldn't believe it either. Personally, I think it's a trick.
A human LeChuck. This is troubling.
Can you help me?
I'll do as much as the fates allow, but I fear that you will not like what I have to say.
Can you tell me if Elaine is okay?
The view is hazy. Ask again later.
Later? But she could be in danger, or dead, or worse.
I only know what the spirits reveal, Guybrush Threepwood.
Then what in the name of Satan's comb-over are you good for, you bloated old sea hag?
What was that?
That was the Parks of LeChuck.
Who the what now?
The Parks of LeChuck. When your improperly enchanted cutlass turned LeChuck into a human, all the evil voodoo juju within him had to go somewhere. Were you touching him at the time?
I was. Does that explain the antisocial behavior and the crude gestures?
Yes. Some of LeChuck's evil has seeped into your hand.
Do you have a cure?
No, but I know where you can find one.
I feel a piratey quest coming on.
To eliminate the pox of LeChuck, you must seek out La Esponja Grande.
The big sponge?
La Esponja Grande is no ordinary sponge, Treepwood. It is a legendary sea sponge with incredible voodoo exfoliating abilities, capable of absorbing limitless quantities of voodoo mojo.
Where can I find it?
I have never seen it myself, but a former friend of mine, Coronado de Cava, spent many years searching for it. I last saw him in the Jerkbait Islands. Take this locket to him, and tell him I vouched for your character.
I'll get right on it after I find Elaine.
That would be unwise, Guybrush. The pox of LeChuck must be eliminated before it spreads.
Whatever. Can you help me get off Flotsam Island? I've got a ship, but it won't do me any good with these crazy winds.
I'm afraid the winds of Flotsam are controlled by forces beyond my control, Guybrush. Perhaps someone in town can help you.
You know, you've been helping me out for years, and I still don't know your name.
Names have power, Guybrush Treepwood. Only a fool willingly gives it away.
Does my name have power?
Sure, why not?
Yep, pretty much. It is totally a Monkey Island game.
Well, this has been disturbing, but I've got an island to escape, a wife to find, and apparently a giant voodoo-sucking sponge to hunt.
May the fates guide you, Guybrush Treepwood.
Knock, knock.
Guybrush, don't.
Who's there?
No.
It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Barak, it's me, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
You fool.
What?
I've spent months crafting a pyrite parrot of Petaluma, and you've ruined it before it was finished. Now I'll have to start all over.
Sorry.
Weirdly, that part isn't voice acted. I don't know why that happens. I think it's a glitch from an audio glitch.
Hey, if you're done with this, can I have it?
Fine. It's of no use to me now.
Who's the studliest pirate in the whole wide world?
Barak, it's me, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Heh. What's this?
Ah, the spirits have guided you well. That is a bottle containing an ancient scroll left behind by the Vacalians, the former inhabitants of Flotsam Island.
Ancient scroll, huh? Do you think it can tell me anything about these messed up winds?
Perhaps, but first, you'll have to figure out how to break the unbreakable bottle I've sealed it in.
Unbreakable bottle? Why would you do that?
Some secrets are too dangerous to fall into mortal hands, Threepwood.
Anything else you want to tell me about this scroll in the bottle?
I purchased the scroll from a bitter old pirate named Magee. Make of that what you will.
Wonder what's in...
Don't touch that! It's where I keep my unmentionables.
Scariest closet in the world.
It's locked.
Yes, and it will remain locked until it's ready to reveal its secrets many moons from now.
That really puts the die in diorama. Spiffy rug. Is that some sort of voodoo foursquare court?
That is the symbol of the crossroads, the intersection between this world and the world of the spirits. All those who practice the voodoo must make offerings to the crossroads to draw magic into the world of the living.
Really? Because I've never seen LeChuck offer up anything to anyone.
That is because LeChuck is a selfish abomination, hoarding voodoo power for personal gain without concern for the natural order of things. Now that he's human, his leftover plundered mojo is oozing around like a disease, clogging the crossroads with its putrescence.
Like a toilet.
Sure, why not?
Guess this thing fell off the roof when I had my little LeChuck episode. I should get shouty more often. Looks like the wind gods of Flotsam are pointing that way.
Hey there, Threepwood. Hey, you mind if I get your pirate on the street opinion about the death cloud?
Death Cloud? The pox of LeChuck.
The pox of LeChuck? Pox of LeChuck. Nah, too on the nose, not enough pizzazz. Death cloud is punchy, more in your face, more, ooh, I'm gonna die. Well, I got sick pirates to interview. See ya. Unicorns! Get your hand-blown glass unicorns!
What can you tell me about this bottle?
Arr, that'd be one of me special unbreakable bottles.
Unbreakable? Ah, there isn't a bottle alive that's a match for my gift for destruction.
Yeah, just smash your face with it. That'll work.
The secret ingredients are those jagged crystal reefs. They're tougher than diamonds.
Weird. But what do you do if you want to open one of these unbreakable bottles in order to, say, look at an ancient scroll you've cleverly sealed inside?
Arr, that's a good question, lad. Here, show you how it's done. I use this little beauty to chip off flakes from the reefs and to crack open bottles like this one.
Whoa! So let me get this straight. Your unbreakable bottles are, in fact, opened by breaking them?
Don't get cute, Blandy. I break other things too, you know.
It's like adamantium. In a liquid state, you can form it into things, and then when it hardens, it becomes unbreakable. Except when you've got a magic blowing horn.
Look! A three-headed monkey!
Hey, keep your grubby mitts off me bottle breaker.
Welcome aboard, sir.
Dan Winslow? What are you doing here?
If it's all right with you, Captain, I'd like to stay aboard as your first mate.
I don't know. I really don't...
Jolly good, sir. You won't regret it, mark my words. Now, if you'll excuse me, I believe some of my stitches have popped. I'll meet you here if the winds ever change.
A cheese wheel. Monster. Yuck. Still, maybe I'll find some starving rats who will eat it.
I like Munster. It's a good cheese.
Hey, it's one of those spiffy new Hungarian easy-action cannons I've been begging Elaine to let me buy. Whoa, the wind's really doing a number on that cannonball.
Me unicorns! Me beautiful unicorns!
Why did your neighbor ask you for voodoo contacts? deck's still on fire.
Yoink! It's amazing how many of life's problems are solved by indiscriminate cannon fire.
Oh, going to slot.
Okay, let's break some bottles. Hey, knock it off, hand! Ow! Looks like I'm gonna have to get my hand under control if I want to break this bottle.
Bonjour.
Hi there. Are you a doctor?
Mais oui, I am the Marquis de Singe, former court physician to King Louis himself. And who might you be?
Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Zut alors! Your hand.
Yeah, I seem to have come down with something.
This is fantastic. We must investigate at once. Très intéressant alors. And you say your sick little hand has a mind of its own?
Yeah, it keeps hitting people, making rude gestures, doing all sorts of stuff I'd never do. Well, not without a really good reason, anyway.
Fascinating.
So, can you fix it?
Monsieur Threepwood, you have my word as a former physician of the court of King Louis that by the time you leave here, your misanthropic hand will never trouble you again.
It's just sort of cursed.
A friend of mine says that my hand is cursed with a voodoo pox that can only be cleared up with a magical sponge.
Voodoo? Voodoo is nothing but unenlightened baby jabber for the ignorant and superstitious masses. The only path to true knowledge is via a rigorous scientific inquiry, preferably conducted by a suitably aristocratic mind.
So my pox
Is nothing more than a disease. A disease we will cure with science!
So how did a dazzling urbanite like yourself wind up in a sleepy pirate island like Flotsam?
Ah, mon ami, that is a tale of triumph and tragedy. Many years ago, I was a young physician in the court of King Louis. Those were early days, tending to the many ills of the
Prepare to have your
aristocracy,
opinion changed,
navigating
Renato.
scandalous
He gets very
ties and
annoying.
intrigues. I was a rising star in the scientific firmament.
And then?
A conspiracy of jealous scientists accused me of performing inhuman crossbreeding experiments with the Queen's poodles.
Scientists can be so catty.
The king was outraged and ordered me exiled on this deserted tropical island.
Deserted? Then you were the first?
Oui. Happily, my solitude was short-lived, as the merry winds of Flotsam have conspired to bring me many new pirate patients over the years. Incroyable!
So, Doc, what's the verdict?
Ah, monsieur, you are a very lucky man.
I am?
Ah, oui. The disease spreading through your saucy little parrot hand is like nothing I've ever seen before.
That doesn't sound very lucky.
In fact, somewhere in that oozing appendage may lie the secret to life itself.
It may? Hey, nice going, hand.
I'll know more after I cut it off.
What? Hey!
But of course, Monsieur Threepwood, the only cure for a hand that infected is a quick, clean amputation.
Amputation? Isn't that a little rash?
No, it's a very big rash, which is why we'll have to amputate. But not to worry, monsieur. Your hand won't feel a thing thanks to my specially concocted grog anesthetic.
Ow!
Now, if you'll just relax here a few minutes, I'll be in the back sharpening my petit guillotine blade. We don't want to cut off our hand with a dull blade now, do we?
Well, I guess you have a point there.
Au revoir.
What a loon. But at least my hand seems under control for a while. I better figure out a way out of this tastefully appointed abattoir before the Marquis de Crazy Pants comes back.
Yeah, he gets really, really annoying. And we're gonna interact with him a bunch.
Feats don't fail me now. Score 1 for the pirate with the pointy feet. I hope this works, or I'm about to throw away a perfectly good key.
Jacques! Bad monkey! After I take care of Monsieur Sweepwood, it's back in the box for you.
Listen, monkey, if you and I work together, we can both bust out of this joint. What do you say? Are you with me? That's the universal symbol for yes. Let's see what this does. Bananas from heaven! Thanks, Banana God. This looks like it might do something interesting. Ouch! That looked unpleasant. Alright, feet. Make yourselves useful. Alright! A gross picture of my grosser hand. Things are looking up. Whoops. I meant to do that.
I haven't run across Termin. I think you killed him in 3 or 4, actually. There's a percentage chance. But I don't remember. I just know I haven't seen him yet in the episodes that I've played through. Maybe he shows up in 5. I don't know. I hate Herman Toothrot, so...
Wow, an electromagnetic monkey! I had a dream like that once. Only it was an iguana, not a monkey. And instead of a key, it was an ice cream cone. Plus, I was in my underwear for some reason.
Monkeys can eat banana peels. There's good nutrients in there.
Wow, he seems excited about something.
We just can't eat the whole banana peel because our stomachs aren't set up for that level of fiber.
That's it. Come on, you magnificent magnetic monkey. Gotcha! Now, to work the key into the lock. Ta-da!
Monsieur Sweepwood, what do you think you're doing? Get back on the table at once.
Sorry, Doc, but I think I should get a second opinion. Thanks for numbing up my hand, though. All that flailing and slapping was getting on my nerves.
Wait! Wait! Stop! I must have your beautiful dirtifying hand! Come back! Slovenly parrots! Leaving their trash floating all over the place! A parrot hunter, eh?
Yow! Elaine, here I come! Or, maybe not. Hey there, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate. And you are?
It's Hemlock. Hemlock McGee. Arr, you!
Me?
Couldn't leave old Hemlock alone with his grog and his tattered dreams, could you?
Why aren't you in Club 41, curled up with your grog?
Because the two diamond cannon cloggers kicked me out.
Why?
The club has a strict no feet, no service clause.
Talk about adding insult to injury. What the heck happened to your legs?
You mean, aside from some idiot getting a poor old pirate involved in a deadly bar fight?
Yeah.
4 words. The Marquis de Sange.
The Marquis de Singe cut off your legs?
Aye. Not all at once, of course. He cut off the first leg 7 years ago, after I stubbed me toe while investigating the winds of Flotsam Island.
That seems kind of severe.
Sometimes I think that Poncy Git has it in for me.
You were investigating the winds of Flotsam Island?
Aye. I've been trying to suss out these zany zephyrs since I washed up here. I even found an ancient scroll that promised to lead me to all the answers.
No.
Aye, but I couldn't figure it out. I got so frustrated that I kicked one of those statues out in the jungle and stubbed me toe. When I went to that butcher de Sange, he cut me leg off.
Ooh, harsh.
Without 2 good legs, I couldn't explore anymore. So I limped into Club 41 and started up a long-term relationship with a keg of grog.
Can I see your ancient scroll?
Afraid not, Skippy. Some 2-bit witch stole it from me in a poker game a few months ago. Won't do any good without my Eye of the Manatee, though.
Keen. Can I borrow it?
Now, why in the name of Neptune's hangnails would I let you borrow this priceless artifact of a long-dead civilization?
I was thinking I could carry on your work to make amends for the whole getting your leg hacked off thing.
Fine. I can't use it anymore anyhow.
Yeah, everybody's
Thanks,
kind of
Hemlock. I
plasticky
promise
looking.
You probably won't regret this.
Kind of that, like, claymation sort of thing. Yeah, these are from Telltale, with the Monkey Island guys working on them, but they do have that. Yep. It's not terrible. It's just different. The control scheme's kind of terrible, but it just kind of works.
This looks promising.
This is another one of these that I have written down, so... Bee, monkey, wind, sacrifice flowers, wind, bee, wind, calendar, thingy, doohickey. Don't remember which direction you're in. Nope. Almost. So it was this way. Maybe. Where the hell is the altar? not a puzzle, I'm just terrible at remembering where things are. There we go.
This looks promising.
Give me that again, because I couldn't tell.
Interesting.
North. I'm on 1 at the moment.
I see. So far, so good. This looks promising.
You missed about half a 1.
Looks like the wind gods of Flotsam are pointing that way. So far, so good.
That's pretty much the most involved of the puzzles we'll have so far.
Uh-oh. Someone's coming.
I never thought I'd have to come out here again. But it'll be worth a temporary fluctuation in Flotsam's winds to get my hands on Threepwood's hand. Anthony's hand. How troll.
What was that all about? And what's behind that door? Maybe I can move the door by pushing on this giant crystal nose. Nope.
I like breaking stuff.
Looks like I cut off the door's nose to spite its face. Sometimes it's all I can do to save a little face. I just had a really weird idea.
It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, Whitey Pirate.
I've got a mission for you, little parrot. Go to the other side of this door and open it from the other side. Okay, little champion, open the door. Stupid bird. And yet there's still something downright charming about it.
Yeah, there's a weird audio glitch with that bird. Oh well, whatever. Skipped a line of dialogue that's unimportant.
Alphabet sail!
Doc?
Oh, it's you. Unless you're here to volunteer your hand to the advancement of science, I have nothing to say to you. For now.
Are you sure you don't know anything about Flotsam's winds?
What are you insinuating?
It occurs to me that the weird winds around here have been pretty good to you, giving you a steady supply of patience and all.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Does this look familiar?
Where'd you find that?
It, fell off that creepy ancient door in the jungle.
An ancient door with a manatee head in the jungle? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sure, but you might want to check it out someday. Looks like it could be pretty interesting, scientifically speaking. I'm heading back there now to break through the door with my piratey wiles. First, I'll need some dynamite. Then a rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle, and then some sort of rudimentary lathe.
He'll never open that door without my key. Still, I'd better follow him from a safe distance, just to make sure he doesn't upset my long-term plans.
Uh-oh.
Ah, so it appears that Monsieur Threepwood has found the Vicarian Port du Vent. Naughty little parrot boy. Is anybody in there?
It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate.
What? How'd he...
I can't believe he fell for that. This looks like it might be useful. Who's the cleverest pirate in the whole wide world?
It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate.
Never
Holy
doubt the
shucks.
parrot.
Threepwood! Well played, Monsieur Threepwood. You have forced me to reveal the location of the hidden temple. But without my head, a simpleton like you will never be able to figure out which of the so-called wind gods must be summoned to master this ancient wind control device. And I will reveal nothing!
That's a wind control device? Thanks for telling me.
You didn't know? Ugh! I can see it's time for this Marquis to take matters into his own hands.
This is Olmec's jazz playing brother. That's why he's all on the horns.
Whoa. The winds are still blowing in. Looks like I've got some ancient wind gods to summon. I wonder if that idol can be used to summon wind gods. Aha! Ah.
Hey!
That must have been the god of winds that knock off your hat.
Threepwood, cease your ham-fisted fumblings and surrender that hand.
Nice, Hanato.
Make me. Hey, I'm still alive.
It's just a wind gun. So it's relatively harmless. Oh, I need to go back to the... Thought I did this one already. Nope.
I know what would cheer up these gruesome carvings. Cheese!
Wallace and Gromit reference. Because
Well,
Telltale did a Wallace and
still
Gromit
menacing.
game.
Oh, and now my cheese wheel is staring at me.
I'm gonna be right back. I need to get something to drink. So I'll just stand here for a moment. Well, I had wings for lunch, and they're giving me some heartburn, so I wanted to get a soda. And my pull top of my soda can pulled itself off. It didn't actually open my soda. So that's kind of disappointing. Like there is a hole about the size of a pencil at the top of my soda. Yeah, milk works. The carbonation in soda helps too because of the carbon. I was thinking about getting some calcium carbonate as well, but soda usually works because it's just mostly the wings just backing up on me. Just had to use a knife to get into my goddamn soda. I'm gonna go throw this part of my soda can away, so I'll be right back again. There we go, I'm back. And I'm chewing on some Tums as well, because I actually do like fruit-flavored Tums. Okay. Let's get back out there in the jungle now that I have a cheese wheel that can stare at people. Remember Netscape? It's back in POG form. Microsoft killed Netscape. It's pretty much how it happened. When they started packaging Internet Explorer in with their computers, it pretty much killed
Didn't think
it.
it was possible, but this idol's cheesier than ever.
Oh, I couldn't tell you. I stopped using Netscape when I got another... Oh, it just wouldn't open anymore? That's weird. I got a new computer and it already had a browser installed, so I just never installed another one. And then Internet Explorer became garbage, and
Interesting.
I started using Firefox, and I really should use something else, but...
Oh.
Because Firefox is starting to become pretty garbage now, too. I have to use Internet Explorer at work, and I hate it. But all of our web-based programs at work are all based off of IE, and it's terrible. And not just any IE, we're using like Internet Explorer 6.
Consider wearing shorts.
Fleetwood.
It's pretty terrible.
Meddling in affairs you cannot possibly understand.
So what else is new?
My computer at work makes me very sad because it is terrible.
What a grouch.
Nope, this one doesn't have a... Couldn't remember which of the last two it was.
This idol doesn't even have an axle. It'll never work like this.
I don't think Guybrush really knows what he's meddling in. He's just meddled in so much stuff, he figures he'll work his way through it. It's been working out for 20 years. I think he's probably okay. Yeah, that's pretty much how it works.
Aha!
Guybrush is generally charmingly befuddled.
This one looks like it's missing a nose. Much better. Well, better anyway.
He's got steal everything and something might become useful down pat.
I wonder what wind god that was supposed to... Ew. Broken wind. Got it. No sign of the marquee. Good. All that shooting was giving me a headache.
There will be some animal stuffing later. I'm proud to announce that there is a point where you do that in another chapter. There's a sharp little point on my can of soda.
Okay, let's figure out the final wind idol thingy and get the heck...
With the whole damage to it and all.
Jeez.
See if I can poke this in a little bit.
Hey, look! It's King Louis the 12th!
My liege, I thought you were dead. What was that fooping sound?
Beats me. Now, if you'll just stop waving that rifle around, I've got some winds to change.
Not so fast, insignificant parrot person. Sacre merde!
Oh, I'd love to, but I'm pretty sure the Desynge doesn't have the necessary slots. Interesting.
wants me to use.
I
Can
see.
I remember which two of those it is? Okay.
Oh! Oh!
Lost the nose too.
Hmm.
It's that one.
Looks like the wind gods of Flotsam are pointing that way.
Oh!
Nope. Nope. Move me away from it.
Oh! Oh! Ew.
It has to be that other one. It's not lining up the way it was last time. I think it's this one. So 3 eyes, runny nose, wobbly thing. We'll do that. Damn it, game.
Oh! Oh! Ew. What's happening?
Yep, that one.
All right. Ooh, the pox is blowing out to sea. Hope that doesn't come back to bite me in the fundament. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Zut alors. The winds.
Do you have any idea what you've done? Without the winds of Flotsam bringing me a steady supply of injury-prone para-test subjects, the pace of my groundbreaking experiments was slow to a crawl.
Talk to the hand, sicko, because the pirate ain't listening.
Ugh, mark my words, Threepwood. You'll rue the day you cross the Marquis de Singe. And your little hand, too.
Rue? I don't know the meaning of the word. Well, looks like my work here is done. I better hurry back to the screaming narwhal before the Flotsamites get... Van Winslow, where are you?
Right here, sir.
Raise anchor and get us the heck out of here before the winds change.
With pleasure, Captain.
I like Van Winslow. He's adorably useless. Deck's still on fire. Things you should not do. Stand on the edge rail while your ship is in motion.
Congratulations, sir. The screaming narwhal has successfully escaped from Flotsam Island. Where to now?
Mr. Van Winslow, if you would be so kind, I would like you to set sail for...
Come again, sir?
I said set a course for... Oh, come on!
Come on what, sir?
Considering this boat could float in a bathtub, I think they're okay with 2 people. They've also managed to only bring 1 cannon with them, and it can only shoot from this direction. So if they're ever attacked from over here, they're kind of just boned.
Captain on deck!
Whoa! Well, that's just swell. My brand new ship's all covered with tar. This is all your fault, you know. Ow! Winslow,
Captain!
just go where I point. Oh, come on. Ugh, stupid boxed hand. Ugh. Yo! What the? Mr. Winslow, make way for the Rock of Gelato.
Aye, aye, Captain.
And get me some grog for this hand. Finally, the Rock of Gelato. Now to find Elaine. Mr. Van Winslow, my spyglass.
Aye, aye, sir.
Elaine's ship looks pretty good, considering that it was exploding the last time I saw it. Well, where's my ship? And Elaine? Is she out looking for me? Is she still in LeChuck's clutches? Is her beautiful bloated corpse slowly rotting at the bottom of the... Hey! What's that? Winslow, enhance the upper right quadrant 50%. It's my ship! Winslow, full enhancement! Elaine! I'm coming, Plunder Bunny! Wait, what's that? Oh no, it's LeChuck! Elaine, look out! Plunder Bunny?
Guybrush Threepwood. I've been waiting a long time for this.
Could you wait a little longer?
We can all done. Dun dun dun. The end of chapter 1. Go away, you. Oh, that opened in the background. I don't need you. Okay, this is gonna get hilarious for a second.